What's up guys, all fast food chains 94 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Wendy's in Minecraft. So yeah, I designed this a few years back actually, and as you can see it's definitely a classic Wendy's that I went for here, and I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, without any further ado, I think we should get on into it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, well, before that even, I should probably tell you guys the dimensions for the grid. So for the grid, you're gonna want horizontally, it's gonna be 34 blocks wide. So in the front and back, you're gonna want 34 blocks. And then on the sides, or vertically, you're gonna want 35. So it's a 34 by 35 block grid, which is going to be mandatory for this build. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the materials. So you're going to want to grab gray concrete, you're going to want to grab grass block, you're going to want to grab oak leaves, white concrete, smooth stone, you're going to want to grab bricks, let's see, oak fence, black concrete, and it's one more. I guess we'll just go with red concrete for now. And by the way, I didn't say this, but I did do a sign here, which I got very lazy about. So just ignore that, to be honest. I really didn't try with that sign, as you can probably tell. Nonetheless, let's get on into this tutorial. So, right, so the first thing we're gonna do is you're going to come to the front right side of the grid, okay, just like so, and then I want you guys to dig out just this right side, this right vertical side of your grid, and fill it in with grass block, okay? And then I want you to replace, or on top of that, I want you to do oak leaves, just like this. So just a line of vertical, or a line of oak leaves like that. I want you guys to come to the front right, and then to the left of these, of where these oak leaves start, I want you to dig out 3 rows and replace it with gray concrete. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do gray concrete, and then we're going to go all the way back with these 3 rows of gray concrete. Okay. Not too bad. Cool. What next? So then you're gonna do something similar to what we did earlier with the oak leaves, but instead you're gonna do it to this front part of the grid only here. So just replace these red concretes in the front with grass block, just like I've done right here. And then we're gonna do oak leaves along here as well. Okay. All right. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take white concrete And right where these oak leaves where we just placed start, so if you come here and then go right by one, we're going to replace these with, I believe it's 7 rows of white concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just confirm that that's correct. Yes. Okay. And then, actually, instead of replacing this with white concrete, I'm going to recommend just going all the way to the end of the grid with this, because this is all going to turn into this is all going to turn into what am I trying to say, gray concrete. So I would just, go all the way to the end and then replace all this with gray concrete. And I think there's like one area that's going to still be grass block, but I just think it's easier. Since the majority is going to be gray concrete, might as well just dig out the whole thing and replace it with gray. So that's what we're going to do here. So yeah. And now that I think of it, we probably should have, I don't know how I forgot to do this, but I forgot to do the yellow wool for the car parking spaces. So I think I'll just go ahead and grab me some of that real quick, and then we can drop out the red concrete for now. Cool, so we've done that, and then we're gonna take the white concrete, so now we can fill in some white concrete here. So we're gonna come to the left side here, right where we started this row of 7, and now we're gonna replace it with white concrete, just as I am doing right here. So, and then we're gonna leave a gap of 3, but do yellow wool like this, and then another row of 7 white concrete. And then we're just gonna repeat this. If you've seen my tutorials in the past, then you know the drill. So yeah. Yep. So that's all we're doing here. Okay, so right. Okay, so we have this, but by the looks of things, it looks like instead of going to the very end, we're actually gonna, because there's gonna be a drive-through, obviously. So actually, we're just gonna leave this alone for now. We'll come back to that in just a second. But what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna come to the front left-hand side of the grid here. We're gonna replace these 3 far left blocks. We're gonna replace it with gray concrete, and we're gonna extend this all the way back to the end, and this is gonna connect to the, well, it's gonna be part of the drive-through. So We're just going to extend it all the way to the back. Excuse me. And yeah. So just gonna do that. All right. Fair enough. So just extend those 3 rows of gray all the way back. And then we're gonna do something similar here. So we're gonna take these, we're gonna destroy these 3 blocks here in the back, and we're just gonna, it's gonna kind of interfere with this far left car parking spot, but that's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that completely, and we're just gonna extend all these, these 3 rows all the way back. So just like that. And then so there would still, so there's still 2 rows of wool here. So for now, just replace those with grass block. In fact, replace these 2 rows that are to the end of this parking spot here. Replace those with grass block, just like that. So you should have something that looks like this, where you have 3 right here, and then 3 on the side here. And then place oak leaves all the way up to the end of the car parking spot. And then I think that's it for that. So then we're gonna do the smooth stone part. So we're gonna take so you're gonna want to get out your smooth stone and just destroy these blocks 1 row behind car parking spots. Yeah, just 1 row literally behind everything. Replace it with smooth stone. I think actually we can extend this grass block up. Okay. So I think actually we're gonna start on the building now. So we're gonna get a whole new set of materials. So you're gonna need brick slab, black stained glass, oak door, terracotta, red concrete, black concrete, polished black stone slab, and then dark oak fence. And then I guess I'll just put this in the, actually that's all right. Okay, sorry, I was just trying to figure this out. So what you're going to do is, oops, didn't even see that. what you're going to do is okay. So okay. All right, so you want to face like this parking lot area here, and then you want to count to the 4th parking space. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then this is the 4th here. And then, actually, hold on one moment. Yep, okay. And then, yeah, you can place like a block here just so you have a reference, but on this 4th, so on the 4th parking space, on the far left wool here, you see that goes 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, but on the far left, yellow wool, we have a brick block, and then you want to follow that up, and you want to place one behind the smooth stone, like so. Just, literally one row behind the smooth stone. Okay, and so that's just like a reference point for how we're going to start this. So, okay. So what you want to do is you want to place 3 bricks, just like this, on top of that brick that you placed, and then you want to go left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. Go left by 4, like I just did there. Connect it down, and then you want to place like an archway almost of black stained glass, like that, and then just place a dark oak door in the middle there. And then okay, and then you want to take your bricks, you want to go left, so you want to go this way using 7 bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you want to connect it to the ground. And then you want to go the opposite direction. This time you want to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to connect it to the ground. Okay. And this one we're going to take it back here. So it's the same length as this. Then we're going to connect it here. All right, and then on this this part here, we're going to fill this in. Actually, we're not going to fill it all the way in, but we're going to do bricks on the bottom. And then we're going to do, right here, we're going to do 2 black stained glass, 2 bricks, 2 black stained glass, 2 bricks stacked on top, and then 2 black stained glass. So we have 3 windows like that. Okay. And then we're gonna place the bricks, just a row of bricks right here on the bottom, connecting these 2. And then we're gonna do a 2 by 2 thing of bricks here on the right, a 2x2 thing of bricks on the left. Or actually, I'm sorry. We're just gonna do one brick. So we have 2 right here, 1, 2, and 2 right here, 1, 2. So we should have 3 in the middle. We're gonna do 2 windows on each side, and then bricks in the middle like that. So we have 2 windows right there, 3 windows on the right. Okay. And then, all right, and then we're gonna take the bricks again. That's really all this build is, at least, you know, until we get to the concrete part. We're gonna take the bricks. We're gonna do another stack of bricks, but this time we're gonna go not to the left, but just 1 block inside, like this. And then we're gonna go, we're gonna connect it all the way to the oak leaves. Okay. Cool. And then we're gonna take, just bear with me one moment. Okay, so we're gonna take the bricks, and then we're gonna go left from this block we just placed by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're gonna extend this all the way back, just so that it's right, you know, adjacent to that stack of bricks that we placed previously. We're gonna extend it up, and then we're gonna take the glass block, we're gonna place 1 row right here, and then we're gonna kind of make this staircase effect. So we have this row all the way connecting to the end, and then we're gonna, not on this block, but on the next one to the right, we're gonna do another row of glass block like that. We're gonna repeat the same pattern one more time here, so that we have 5, and then 4, and then 3, like that. And then we'll just go ahead and do the same thing over here. Okay. And we're gonna actually connect these bricks like so, and then we can go ahead and connect each glass block. This is kind of that old design that Wendy's used to have. So there's that. Okay. So okay, so take your bricks. Sorry, I can't. Okay. Okay. So yes, take your bricks, and then right here where we had this, you know, this tower of blocks here, we're gonna place a brick just like this, and then we're gonna do 7 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just gonna be 1 row. It's not gonna quite be even with this other wall here, but that's just fine. And we're just gonna, you know, raise this up so that it's even with that window right there. Okay. All right, we're gonna do another row of 7. This time we're gonna extend this out by 2, so 1, 2, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna come back in, and we'll just leave it there for now. We'll come back to that in a little bit. But what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go diagonal here. From this block, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks. Okay, 4 bricks, just like that. And then we're gonna come out by 2 once again. 1, 2. And this time we're just gonna do 3 bricks. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. We're gonna come back in like that. And then we are going to do 2 rows of bricks. 1, 2. And just inside like that. And then we're gonna come out by 2. 1, 2. So that's kind of the foundations for that side there. And I just wanted to lay it out, and then we will build upon that in a little bit here. So we're just gonna we'll tackle that in a little bit. The next thing I want to do is we're gonna fill in this wall here. So just come to this side, with the 3 windows. And then we're gonna fill in the side right here with bricks, and then once you do that, you want to make sure there's a gap of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the 5th block, you want to come all the way back so that there's just 1 row between the building and the drive-through, like that. And we're gonna just connect this wall to that little part that we had there. Okay. And then I think, okay, so then we're gonna come to this right side here where we had these 2 blocks sticking out on the far end, and we're gonna extend this all the way here. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna place bricks, stack these bricks up just like that, so that we have a wall on the back. Okay. And I guess we can go ahead and do the same thing for this. It couldn't hurt, so we're just gonna do that. So all we're doing is just extending these bricks that we had up so that they're level with everything else that we've built up to this point. So we're just gonna do that. Okay. So that looks okay. Right, so I guess we'll just get this out of the way. So right here, not on this big part extending out, but on the little wall right here, you want to destroy 2 blocks just directly in the middle, which should be the drive-through window. Or actually, it looks like it's 3, so yeah, I'll just go with that. So we're gonna do 3. Really, if you do 2 or 3, I don't think it matters too much, but I'm just gonna trust what I had before, which was 3. And then we're gonna place 1 up there, and then we're just gonna keep extending these bricks like this. Okay. And then we're going to extend this up by 2 more blocks. So it's 1, 2, so we place 2 more rows, and then polished blackstone slab right there. And then just directly on top, we're just going to do some red concrete and then dark oak fences on the left and right. So this is like the only part we're really working on right now. And then just connect everything. Don't place the slab on everything else, but just connect it so that the bricks are of the same height. Yeah, this build is actually surprisingly complicated, to be honest with you. I think it's just, I tried to make it, realistic and whatnot, so that comes with the territory, I guess. Anyways, so, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our bricks and we're going to place 2 more rows on top of what we just did. So we're going to start 1, so we're going to do a total of 2. So this is the first one that we're doing. Then we're going to do 1 more on top. Okay, so we should have a total of 2 rows that we've placed on top. And then we're going to do blackstone slab on top, polished blackstone slab, that is, on top of everything here. Okay. All right, and then we're going to come to this larger side here, and we're going to go, you want to come to the far left, right here, left-hand side. You want to go up 1, and then right 1. You want to destroy 3 rows, 3 blocks like that. And then you want to destroy 2 on top, well, 2 more on top, so 1, 2 more, and then we're just going to destroy all that inside, and we're going to do like a red border around this. Okay, so I don't know why this isn't filled in here, but maybe I thought this was the drive-through window, but I think this one right here is supposed to be the drive-through window. But I guess it'd make more sense if this one was, so I'm just gonna go with that. But if you wanted to make this a window and this the drive-through window, then feel free to do so. And I almost forgot we're gonna do right here 2 blocks ahead, or let me just make sure. Yes, okay, two blocks ahead, or two blocks high, we're gonna do a window right there on that side. And then right here on top of this red here, we're gonna do red concrete. We're gonna take the fence and then we're gonna just place it like that. And then of course put the glass inside there. And then we can get rid of the fence. Get yourself some polished blackstone walls, and then we're going to do, not on the far left, but one row to the right, we're going to do a black stone wall, gap of one, another one, and then another one. So we should have three that look like that. Okay. And yes. And looks like we need to do brick slabs underneath here. Whoops. Just like these underneath those two windows. Okay. And I think we're just about ready for the part with the concrete. Yes, I think we are. So you're going to take red concrete, and what you're going to do is you're going to okay, so all you're going to do is you're going to do red concrete. So place one here, place one extending out, and then destroy this one. We're going to use this, and you want to place it so that it's one row, it's sticking out by one row from this brick, these walls of bricks. So just like that. So you just go all the way around here. So it should be one row sticking out and one row on top, like this. And we're going to stop it right here. Yeah, or actually one row short of that. All right. What we're then going to do is we're going to take, or actually we still have some of this to do, so we're just going to keep doing that. So it should always be one row on top and ahead of the bricks, if that makes sense. Like this, and then it would connect here. Or we keep going. We keep going, wraps around like that. And we need to make sure that we round it off like that on the corner there. Same on this side. All right. So next, we're going to take black concrete, and then similar to what we did with the red concrete, the black concrete is going to be one row ahead and one row above the red concrete, just like this. So if you want, you can do a black concrete here, place one extending out, and then destroy that. And that's how it's going to go. And we're just going to do that for every red concrete that we see. And then this is going to go, this is going to wrap all the way around to this wall, and then it's not going to continue over there, but yeah. And then next, all we're going to do is just do 2 rows of terracotta on top of the black concrete that we just placed. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do red concrete once again, but this time it's going to be one row behind and one row above the terracotta. So just like this, where we have it, you know, above, but it's behind the terracotta. Okay. Nice. Okay. Then it looks like we just need to, on top of the red concrete that we literally just placed, we're just going to do black stone, polished black stone slab just on top of the red concrete. Okay. Ooh. All right, and then all there is left to do is to just fill in the roof with polished blackstone slab, and then that should be Wendy's. So yeah, a little rough around the edges, but overall not too bad, not too bad in terms of the tutorial. Considering this is a based off of a real Wendy's, and it's so it's, you know, realistic and all that, and those tend to be the harder tutorials. At least they have been. So I think we managed it quite well. Just need to fill in this ceiling, which we're almost done with, or the roof, I should say. And voila, there you go. Now, of course, the last step is to just do the sign, which I do not do in these tutorials. But that would be, so I guess it's 99% done. You're just gonna need the sign, which I would leave I will leave a link for the tutorial of how to do that. And by the sign, I guess, I mean this sign, and actually we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab white concrete. For the dye, you're gonna need red dye, brown dye. I'm sorry, why did I say red? Oh man, it is late. White dye, brown dye, and brown banners. Okay, you're gonna need 6 brown banners. I don't know how much dye. I just grabbed the max, which is 64, but that's what you're gonna need. Okay. And as for where you place the sign, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do count 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have grabbed it. I don't know why. I was standing over there and I didn't grab it. So you're gonna come to the left side. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th, you're gonna start with the W. WENDYS, and then you're going to do 2 rows, a 2x2 square of white concrete, and that's like the logo, I guess. And yeah. And I guess if you guys are dying to do the sign, I guess you can leave a comment and I can do a really, really quick video showing you how to do that, but I doubt anyone wants to see that. But you never know. Okay. And that's going to do it for this tutorial. Of course, I would recommend adding, and here's just an idea for the drive-through menu if you guys want it. Not going to really explain this, but if I can even do it. But, you know, just nothing crazy, just something like that if you want. Or you could, you know, make it even bigger like that. And I would recommend doing like flowers or something, and then I guess this is not the end. There's more to be done, but yeah, this is kind of just like for the outside, so just to kind of give you ideas, I suppose. So that's how I did on the original. I know you guys can do better, you know, for the outside, but that is, I'm going to leave that up to whoever you are watching this video.